8 Ballon d'Ors, 6 Golden Boots, 4 Champions League trophies and a World Cup. Lionel Messi is definitely one of the greatest footballers ever, maybe even the greatest. Messi inspired many football fans to love this sport, and today we'll talk about how a simple boy from Argentina, who's very small and had problems with growing, completely changed football history. Today you'll learn why Argentina hated Messi, why Ronaldinho had to leave Barcelona because of Messi, and how Leo was very close to joining Chelsea, and much more. Guys, it took a lot of time and hard work to make this video, so please don't forget to subscribe to the channel because even more interesting content is coming soon. Get comfortable in front of your screens and let's begin. Leo Messi was born in Rosario, Santa Fe in 1987. Messi's family was connected to football from the beginning. His father, George Messi, was the coach of local youth team called Grandoli. Messi's two older brothers, Rodrigo and Matias Messi, also loved football and trained with the local team. But they didn't love football as much as Leo Messi did. Messi started playing football at the age of 4. He was always the first kid outside and the last one to return home. Even after all his friends went home, Messi stayed alone and continued kicking the ball. Leo was a very spoiled child in his family and didn't listen to his parents at all. Only his grandmother could control him. It was his grandmother Celia Cucitini Oliveira who first took him to football training. During his first visit to a football match, one team didn't have enough players, so Messi used his chance to enter the pitch. His grandmother recommended Messi to the coach, and in that game Leo played against much older boys and showed an amazing performance. In 1992, Messi joined the local Grandoli team. It was his grandmother, Celia Cucitini, who convinced Messi's parents to let him play football. Unfortunately, in 1998, Celia Cucitini passed away without seeing how her grandson would become as a footballer. Her death deeply hurt Leo, and from that moment, Messi started dedicating all his goals to his grandmother. In 1995, Messi joined the Newell's Old Boys team, and exactly from that moment, he started supporting FC Barcelona. One of Messi's closest friends had a Nintendo, and every day after training when playing FIFA with his friends, Messi always chose Barcelona. As a child, Messi wasn't afraid of pain at all. Even when the players kicked his legs, he tried to return to the pitch as soon as possible. When Messi was 11 years old, his parents noticed that his height was growing slower than other kids in his age. At 11, he looked like he was only 8 or 9. After medical tests, doctors found the reason. Messi had growth hormone deficiency. However, it was possible to prevent this with special injections. When Messi heard about his illness, he was very stressed. At that time, doctor told him, "I promise you, in the future you'll be taller than Diego Maradona." But the medicines were very expensive for Messi's family. The situation became so difficult that Messi's father took him for a trial at the River Plate Academy and asked them to help financially with the medical costs. But River Plate made probably the biggest mistake in their history at that moment. They refused to take Messi into their academy and pay for his injections. But Messi's father didn't give up. He recorded videos of Messi's matches and sent them to Barcelona through his friends and connections. Immediately after that, Messi and his father were invited to Spain for a trial in 2000. Leo scored 6 goals in his first training session, which was amazing for managers and coaches. At that time, Real Madrid also heard that such a talented player had to come to Barcelona, and they contacted Messi's father. But Leo clearly said he had come only to play for Barcelona. Messi was such a shy boy that he didn't even talk to his teammates at all. Even in the dressing room, he sat quietly in the corner and just watched others. In Messi's final trial match, they made him play against 15 years old boys, although Messi was only 13 at that time. After his fantastic match, they quickly signed the first unofficial contract with Messi on a restaurant napkin. This napkin was kept in Barcelona's museum and was sold in May 2024 for $1 million. And this is how Leo officially became the part of Barcelona's system. At just 13 years old, Lionel Messi, while playing in Barcelona Academy, already received a salary equal to Barcelona B players, which was the highest among academy players. At Barcelona's academy, Messi played together with Cesc Fabregas and Gerard Piqué. Piqué grew so fast that at the age of 14, he was already 190 centimeters tall. And Barcelona started to worry because if players' height went over 210 centimeters, he couldn't play football. In 2002-2003 season, Arsenal showed interest in three talented players from La Masia, Piqué, Fabregas and Messi, but only Cesc Fabregas moved to London. Leo Messi started training with Barcelona B in 2003, and in November of that year he made his debut with Barcelona main team in a friendly match against Porto. However, he officially joined Barcelona's first team in 2004. During one training session, Ronaldinho told his teammates that one day Messi would become an even greater player than himself. The teammates took this as a joke and didn't pay serious attention. Ronaldinho himself became like an older brother to Messi at Barcelona. He taught Messi many things on and off the pitch and protected him from journalists and opponent players. The year 2005 was very successful for Messi. He won the La Liga title, received the Golden Boy award at the end of the season, and most importantly, he won the U20 World Cup with Argentina. Messi also won the MVP award, given to the best player of the tournament, and became the top scorer with 6 goals. Before Messi went to the Youth World Cup with Argentina around 2004, the Spanish national team tried to include him in their squad. But agents in Barcelona convinced the Argentine Football Federation that Argentina could not lose such a talented footballer. They said if Spain got Messi, Argentina would regret it forever, and they were absolutely right. Now, let's go back to the duo of Ronaldinho and Messi. Leo became so close to the Brazilian footballer that Ronaldinho even took Messi along with him to the parties and clubs. Usually, non-Brazilian footballers did not join this type of friend circles, and because of this, Messi's daily routine was ruined and his recovery time after matches got longer. Also, Messi had several injuries during the training sessions, and FC Barcelona decided to let Ronaldinho go in 2008. They did this because they didn't want Messi to develop bad habits. They wanted him to stay disciplined and focused only on football. Before Messi became Barcelona's main player, two big Italian clubs, Inter Milan and Juventus, also tried to sign him in 2006. Inter Milan even offered Messi 3 times more money than what he earned at Barcelona, but Messi's dream was to success only at Catalonia. Starting from 2006, Messi became one of Barcelona's main players. That year he showed fantastic performances in the Champions League and helped Barcelona to reach the final, especially playing great games against Chelsea in the quarterfinals. Unfortunately, Messi got injured in that match and missed the rest of the season. He tried very hard to recover in time for the final, but the coaching staff and the club doctors didn't allow him to play. Messi was so sad about this decision that he cried. Frank Rijkaard, Barcelona's coach at that time, comforted Messi, telling him he would still have many chances to play and show his talent in the future Champions League finals. From 2007, Messi started to shine brightly. First, he scored a hat-trick against Barcelona's big rival Real Madrid in El Clasico. Later, he scored his famous Ankara Messi goal against Getafe, where he dribbled past 5 players from the center of the pitch. In 2007, Messi finished in top 3 for the Ballon d'Or, just behind Ricardo Kaká and Cristiano Ronaldo, and he finished second in the next year. As I said before, in summer of 2009, Barcelona's biggest star Ronaldinho moved to AC Milan. President Joan Laporta then told Messi, "Now you're the Barcelona's new leader and you'll wear the number 10 shirt." From 2007, Barcelona didn't win any big trophies for 2 years in a row. Because of this, Joan Laporta fired Frank Rijkaard and appointed Pep Guardiola, a coach who had a big influence on Messi's career. But Leo missed the preseason matches because of the Olympic Games. At first, Barcelona didn't let Messi go to the Olympics, but Messi strongly demanded to go to Beijing. Guardiola then told Messi, "Fine, you can go to the Olympics, but don't return without the gold medal." And Messi did exactly the same. He won the Olympic gold medal and finished the tournament with 2 goals and 3 assists. After returning from the Olympics, Messi had very bad start with Barcelona. They lost 1 game and drew another in their first 2 matches in La Liga. Guardiola, who earlier sold Ronaldinho and Deco, started receiving many questions. But the rest of the season for Barcelona was simply fantastic. They beat Real Madrid 6-2 at the Bernabeu and defeated Bayern Munich 4-0 in the Champions League. From that moment, Guardiola and the medical staff noticed that Messi's muscles used a lot of energy, but recovered quickly. Guardiola then came up with an idea that would change the football forever. He started using Messi as a false 9. He asked Messi to press less, wait for good situation and then score. This tactic was first tested against Real Madrid at the Bernabeu and Barcelona won 6-2. Gerard Piqué commented after the match, "Real Madrid players and defense simply didn't know what to do. If Messi wasn't injured or tired, he was never taken off from the starting lineup. Even when he was substituted to save the energy during a match, he became very upset with Guardiola, just like Lamine Yamal today. Barcelona ended 2008-2009 season by winning a treble. In the Champions League final, they defeated Cristiano Ronaldo's team Manchester United, and Messi scored one of the goals with his head. During the championship celebration parade, Messi, slightly drunk, told the fans, "You wanted the treble? Here is the treble. Next year, let's win everything and let's celebrate again. Visca Barça, Visca Catalunya." And at the end of the year, Messi also won the Ballon d'Or, first in his professional career. Barcelona and Messi started 2010 with the same spirit. In the Champions League game against Arsenal in first leg, Guardiola, Xavi and Iniesta criticized Messi for not following team's plan, and the game finished 2-2. In the second match at Camp Nou, Arsenal scored first due to Gabriel Milito's mistake, but Messi responded with a hat-trick in just 21 minutes. That match ended 4-0, Messi scored 4 and sent Arsenal back to London. But later, Barcelona lost to Jose Mourinho's Inter in the semi-finals. That year, Messi also played in the World Cup with Argentina under Diego Maradona coaching. But Argentina national team played so badly that even his own fans started hating Messi. Many Argentine fans and football experts said he's a foreigner, not a real Argentinian, and he will never reach Maradona's level. These words deeply hurt Messi, causing him depression. But at Barcelona, things were different. At Barcelona, Messi was the king. Nobody criticized him, and even the team plans and transfers were discussed with Messi. And all this happened when Messi was just 23 years old. The 2010-2011 season became Leo Messi's prime period. Ronaldo had joined La Liga and the competition got more exciting each year. That year, FC Barcelona nearly won another treble but lost the Copa del Rey final to Real Madrid. However, they won La Liga and the Champions League, and Messi won the Ballon d'Or for the third year in a row. If you want to see how amazing was not only Messi but Guardiola's Barcelona at that time, please watch the 2011 Champions League final. Barcelona simply crushed Manchester United, one of the strongest teams back then. In the next year, although Messi set a record by scoring 91 goals in 2012, his team results weren't very satisfying. Barcelona lost La Liga to Real Madrid and the Champions League to Chelsea. Messi missed a penalty at Camp Nou against Chelsea, causing Barcelona to draw and exit the tournament. After the match, Messi cried in the dressing room with his shirt over his head. No one could calm him down, not even Guardiola. Messi understood clearly that his mistake cost his teammates the Champions League. That April, FC Barcelona lost to Chelsea at Stamford Bridge, lost to Real Madrid in La Liga, and then drew the second leg match with Chelsea, leaving the tournament. Adding to these losses, Guardiola announced he would leave the team at the end of the season. Messi wrote letters to Guardiola trying everything to make him stay, but the coach had already decided. Messi was very sad and upset with Guardiola. Just look at the stats of Messi under Pep Guardiola that years. In Pep Guardiola's last game as a Barcelona coach, Messi scored 4 goals against Espanyol and celebrated the last goal with the coach, whispering in his ear, "Thank you for everything." After Pep Guardiola left the team, his assistant Tito Villanova became coach, and Messi set his record of 91 goals under him. Although Barcelona won only La Liga that season, they suffered an embarrassing defeat in the Champions League, losing 7-0 to Bayern Munich over 2 matches. This happened because Villanova was fighting cancer and couldn't fully manage the team. And Messi got injured at the most important part of the season. Messi played as a substitute in the first match against Bayern but couldn't change anything. In the second leg, he stayed completely on the bench because he hadn't fully recovered. In the 2013-14 season, Neymar, one of Messi's closest friends today, joined FC Barcelona. But like the previous season, the team ended the year unsuccessfully. They lost La Liga to Atletico Madrid, the Copa del Rey to Real Madrid, and again lost the Champions League quarterfinals to Atletico. At that time, the new club president, Jose Bartomeu, appointed Luis Enrique as a coach starting from 2014-2015 season. That year in Brazil, Messi led Argentina to the final of 2014 World Cup, trying everything to win this title, scoring goals in several important matches. Unfortunately, the final held in Brazil, Messi's team lost to Germany. And again, all criticism was focused only on Messi. Negative comparisons with Maradona, saying that Messi would never reach his level. Messi cried in that match in the dressing room, and it took a lot of time to forget that nightmare and become emotionally stable. Returning to Barcelona, Messi initially couldn't get along with Luis Enrique. If you watch Barcelona's first matches that season, Messi played with extra weight, greatly affecting his performance. Conflicts with Luis Enrique started because of this. The situation became so serious that even Messi's close friends suggested him to move to Chelsea. Jose Mourinho, Chelsea's coach at that time, dreamed about this transfer, but the final decision had to be done by Messi. Due to financial fair play rules and long talks with President Bartomeu, Messi decided to stay at Barcelona. Guys, this is the end of the first part. Wait for the second part in the coming days. Subscribe to the channel so you don't miss anything. If you watched until this moment, thank you. Take care of yourself and keep loving football.